It is time to start our adventure. This is Tales of Swordfall.
Do I notice that they're gone?
Since there's so much chaos going on and you guys are just trying to rush toward a building, no.
Oh no.
Your babies are missing!
Come save us, voice of reason!
I'll do my best.
So Tabby, the Fisted Fairy, what kind of place is this other than just a dirty innuendo?
The Fisted Fairy is where everybody and anyone out with no judgment. So it is very fabulous.
Like, we're talking about, like, Rainbow Fabulous, right?
Rainbow fabulous. It is like a drag queen's love land. So there's a lot of flamboyance and just decorative, highly decorative things going on. There's cowboy ugly type stuff on the bar. Everyone's just dancing and singing and just being fabulous.
And it is loud enough that these people haven't heard any of the noise outside. So as you, like, just kind of rush in, everyone does, like, no one notices any of you. You are just suddenly bombarded by music and sparkling lights and the smells of, like, fruit nectar that are it's probably being put in drinks. You are greeted by someone who's super friendly.
And Nark's gonna say, "This is an interesting place. It looks like a fun crowd here, but we're kind of under attack. I really need some water." And he's gonna shout out, "Hey, can I just get a glass of water?"
And Tyrker's just kind of weaving into the crowd and dancing.
Go, Tyrker. This is your people here.
Yep.
Tabby.
They're seeing the same things you are right now.
Tabby, would they happen to have a private room where we could talk when it's not so loud?
I believe there is a back room, of course, yes.
And
it's the special room.
Oh,
the
God.
special dances
Right.
and things.
It'll do. Just don't touch too many flat surfaces.
It's not.
There's also lots of glitter and feathers and just amazingness. Even like fog rolling in from somebody's spells.
Someone starts ringing a bell and everybody cheers and bubbles start falling down. I mean, it's really awesome.
It's like dazzling lights left and right. It's just it's like a show masterpiece.
Mm-hmm. And so someone goes to the probably bartender, since that's really probably the only person you associate working here.
I'll do it.
Alright. It's a... Actually, describe the bartender for me, Lucy.
Oh, a half-elven gentleman, not wearing very much clothing, but a lot of makeup and jewelry.
Probably has, like, a vest on that's, like, wide open. Their hairless chest is all, like, shimmering. Stuff like that.
Killer eyeliner.
Hello there, darling. How can I help you?
Hi. I was wondering if my group could use a back room.
Oh, how many do you have?
How many do we have? Should we have, actually?
You start counting. And I start counting.
It's like 12 or 13.
I'm just gonna round up. About 15?
He starts laughing. I only count about 7.
What? Damn it.
And
we must have lost some.
Here goes 1 and points to Ash. 2 points to Norik. 3 points to you. 4 points to Tabby, 5 points to Ryan, and 6 points to Tierker. And I'm sorry, I miscounted 2.
I will get back to you. Then I run over to the group. Guys, we are missing people.
Oh, geez.
I'm gonna message Krakatur. Krakatur, where are you?
How far does that actually work?
That's a good question.
Because I think it's only 150 feet.
I think it's, yeah, 120, 150.
Hold on. I have it written down somewhere. 120 feet.
Yeah, you're a bit further than that. And so you send out the message, and you get whatever.
No,
yeah, you get just no reply.
Well, this is not good.
Can I be out in the street with the compass out, thinking of Krakatur?
My eyes never left Barb. Is she like standing next to me, or?
No, she has actually disappeared within the chaos.
I wonder where she went.
I don't know, but I can find her. Tabby is starting to search for her.
She is nowhere in this bar.
Oh, where's Ash? Or not Ash. Where's Nelkus?
Flea and Krakatur aren't here either.
Nelkus is gone too. Great.
So
fantastic. We'll have to go back outside then, where the chaos and bullets are raining.
Well, guaranteed, wherever the most chaos is, you're gonna find Nelkus, because he's good at that.
At least Nelkus.
I don't know. Maybe Nelkus and Krakatur. Is that who you were saying? Sounds like your friend, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Maybe they like hit it off.
Tabby
Maybe.
is looking for Flea now.
Flea's only 12.
We will go to Flea, who's in the streets a little bit further away. You're thinking of Krakatur, Flea, and looking at your compass?
Yep.
It starts pointing to you instantly. This is just like a few seconds after like getting bucked off. And do you start following it?
Yeah, definitely.
Krakatur and Nelkus. You guys are in some oh gosh, words.
Can I check Ash for poison when we get into the building?
Once, if you find your way back, sure. But you guys are in like opening and somewhere in this district. You guys ran for like a minute or two, and now you're just like somewhere in between some like closed shops, and there's several alleyways leading out of here. You don't quite remember which one you actually came into, but you're here alone together with the guy who definitely hates slavers, who would probably he looks like someone who could just crush your head.
Well, he's carrying Ash, so he's not really in the mood to fight right now.
Is Ash with Nelkus?
Yeah, I carried him. I did the roll for it.
Okay, sorry, I totally got confused who was with who. So yeah, you can check him. Do a medicine check for poison.
Nope.
Maybe he's just faint of heart and collapsed. Krakatur, yeah, there's your newfound Genasi buddy, totally unconscious, and this tiefling is helping out so politely.
Where are we? Where's our friends?
Look, buddy, can you help with him? Wake him up. Something.
Give me the big boy. I'll take care of this.
The big boy? What did you just call him?
Give me the fire, Genasi. I will take care of this.
Look, buddy, I don't. Oh, whatever. Here you go.
I sling him over my shoulder and start patting him like a baby.
He is humiliated for Ash right now. Face
There,
palm.
there, wake up. And then just Cracker's like, wake up!
He projectile vomits in the other direction.
Okay, so Nilkus is vomiting on the ground. Ash, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Ooh.
25.
You wake up to the lovely sound of Nilkus puking and this large man just kind of holding you like a baby.
This better be a dream.
Oh, it is not a dream. And I put him down.
What?
You... Go ahead.
He yanks Ash away from him immediately. This guy's trying to destroy your honor, buddy. I'm sorry.
No, he's it's fine.
It works with my nephew. It worked on him. I am a master of medicine. I should go get a degree.
Ash is less like embarrassed and more just kind of like impressed that KT can kind of like shake him around like a rag doll when he's fully armored and stuff.
And dude, you were just saved by a turd. That's like getting saved by Superman. Holy crap.
No. Ash just kind of looks like tired and kind of shakes his head trying to shake it off and is like, thank you both. I don't know what happened. I think that might have been what happened to Tyrker before.
So you've encountered this before.
Yeah, there's this elf who's just kind of he's kind of whatever, and he shot Tyrker, and Tyrker fell asleep for a couple hours, I think.
Who's Tyrker again?
The little elf boy that was dancing around.
Oh.
Not boy. Little elf guy.
How do we find our friends now?
And this is about the time that Flea kind of stumbles into the alley.
Hey guys.
Flea, my nephew, I knew you would find us. And I run up and I give Flea a big hug.
Yep, this always points me in the right direction.
Ash kind of elbows Nilkus. Is like, look, he's like a big puppy dog. It's fine.
Okay, if you say so. He feels better about that opinion.
I mean,
I will try to lead them back to the rest of the group then.
Okay. Tabby, you're kind of outside of this bar, the Fisted Fairy. You can still hear the music. There is definitely like music pumping from the doors, and
it's D&D share.
Yeah, it is definitely D&D share. The bard is really awesome. And give me, are you trying to track them or just see where they could have gone off to?
But I was trying to look for Flea because I thought he was in the middle of the street. So
give me a survival check since you're trying to track someone down.
14.
Okay. Awesome. There are still people panicking in the streets. And what's your AC, Tabby?
19.
Holy cow.
Okay. Could you give me a Constitution saving throw? So you're looking, you see like maybe a tail or something of a lizard folk. It distracts you for a moment. There's suddenly a pain in your arm, and the world goes black.
Rand seeing this, right?
Did anyone else come out with Tabby?
Well,
I did.
imagine Rand. Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Norik was still inside.
Not all the way out,
he
mind
was
you.
grabbing a drink of water to try and sober up a little bit.
And what's
Taz kind of hovered in the doorway, still like a little bit inside, watching Tabby's back.
And what's Rianne's AC?
11.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, don't fail me.
Oh wow, you power through it. Yeah, you see Tabby fall down. You feel a pain in your arm. Oh yeah, by the way, Tabby, that pain in your arm was a little bit more than a pain. It was 20 points of damage.
Could I have used my inspiration to re-roll that?
Sure, you can. Well, the 20 points of damage is going to happen anyways.
Jesus
though,
Christ.
Yeah, he crit on you.
Well then, I'll take the 20 points of damage.
Yeah.
When Taz sees Tabby go down, she grabs her and pulls her back into the bar.
Yep. And Rand, you also feel a pain in your arm, though you take 8 points of damage. And but you kind of feel something trying to seep into your body like a poison, but you power through it. And there's definitely someone still tracking the streets and looking for you guys and apparently shooting. And it looks like the guards are out now and looking for the same person. And yeah, there are people still trying to shoot at you guys.
Could I do a perception to see if, like maybe with a disadvantage to kind of see if I notice anyone?
Sure.
Disadvantage, right? So, I take it I'm blind as a bat.
Yeah.
Question.
Alright, go for it.
Flea is 5 feet tall, correct?
Yep, little boy.
So if a spell, for instance, an illusion spell, can be no more than a 5-foot cube, could I recreate an image of Flea?
I would say so.
Okay, I want to create an illusion of Flea going into the street and try and see if the person takes a shot where it comes from.
Okay. You do that, and let's see if they take the bait. So, since the street, there's a lot of people taking cover. There's not much noise except for the guards stomping around and looking. You notice that the shield guardians have lights searching like the sides of the buildings and stuff. And Flea suddenly pops up in the street. Do you make him walk around or anything?
Yeah, I want to try and make it look like he came out of an alley or something.
Okay, and you hear kind of a blasting noise. You finally hear it, and the wall behind Flea suddenly goes into chunks. Give me a perception check with advantage since you tricked this person, and yeah, let's see if you can trace the bullet back. $20. Yeah, so you're able, since you got a good look at the where the bullet was coming from and how it hit the wall, your eyesight kind of traces up toward the sky, and you only see a hint of a glint of lenses up there, but there's definitely somebody across the street from you on a rooftop that seems to be
how far away about?
let's call it about like 250 feet, and that's like upwards.
Oh, that's far.
Yeah, it's a taller building.
And Nork's gonna come stumbling out of the bar. He's a little bit better than he was before, but
Oh.
Hey, I thought I heard something, but then I noticed nobody was here. Oh, you're all out here. Okay. Did you find the thing that was shooting at us?
Yeah, it's up there, and I try and gesture without like visibly pointing.
Oh, okay. Nork's gonna try and climb the building.
Okay.
Well, he is somewhat drunk, so
Yep.
I guess that makes
He's
sense.
starting to sober up. Should I give
Does anyone happen to have a decent ranged weapon? Because I do not.
Should I give an acrobatics?
Give me an athletics since you're climbing up walls. What are you doing, Ryan?
Athletics.
Rand's like, can you handle a crossbow?
Yeah, Ryan can handle a crossbow. She was
No, to the person asking for a ranged weapon.
Oh.
I can, but I can't shoot that far.
Oh.
She might be able to with yours. Wink, wink.
Norik tries grabbing onto like a drain pipe, and then the drain pipe just breaks and he just flops on his back.
Rand's gonna be like, alright, here's something. And she pulls out the crossbow. And she's like, just give it back. It's very important.
Is it a hand crossbow?
Not at first, but you don't know what happens, but it kind of changes into one.
That's handy.
And you notice at the front of it, where the bolts come out, there's a scary looking monster head on it, and it's a really decorated and pretty crossbow.
It's lovely. Do you think it can shoot that far?
I would give it a whirl.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Mm-hmm.
What am I rolling?
Nork's gonna see that the crossbow is handed over. He knows that crossbow. He's gonna just like duck behind a garbage can just in case. He knows what that does.
And roll me a ranged weapon check. That's basically D20 plus your or hint. Oh, you crit. Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So you hit the figure that you saw, and there's a scream up there. A horrified scream. Not like, oh shit, we're being shot out, but oh, something just went really wrong.
Thank you for listening to Tales of Swordfall.
Please consider listening to these podcasts.
Hello, folks. J.P. Winterbottom here to tell you about The Beholder's Eye, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons narrative-focused actual play podcast about a group of private investigators in a fantasy noir setting with eldritch horror undertones. You can find The Beholder's Eye every other Friday on iTunes, SoundCloud, or anywhere podcasts are found.
Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.